around you, Eggman.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I am a tired hedgehog. So we're gonna hopefully, the 3 cups of coffee I've had in the last hour and main sequence will keep me awake. So yeah, and I have no idea why I'm tired. Well, I know why I'm tired. I actually slept too much, if that makes sense. I actually slept too much. My alarm went off this morning and I turned it off and rolled over and woke up 3 hours later, and I've been tired all day since then. So yeah, self-inflicted. But Storm Chaser, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day. And Wanderer, hello. I do have a question about Better TTV for you. I have that installed. I have Better TTV installed. It's not auto collecting points for me, so I don't know why. My one's not auto collecting points, so I still have to click the button to collect the points, which is weird. So but we can sort it out later. Yeah, coffee, lots of coffee, lots of coffee and lots of food as well. I'll be very hungry as well when I came home. So I had dinner and then I had second dinner, which was very nice. Yeah, I know. Glebe here. Hello, good evening. I know you understand, and you're I'm gonna assume you've missed out part of that word, and it's sympathy, not just pity. You've missed sympathy, and I thank you for your sympathy. I thank you deeply for that. So yeah. Yeah. But we are going to play some more main sequence today. I am on the experimental branch. We're going to see what wonderful goodies and bits and pieces we have new. I am not going to start again if I can help it. We're going to continue the game as we are and just rebuild, because we've got the stuff. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah. So where are you? Okay, so there's a Better TTV actual settings, like you can set the add-on, and then there's a setting under Twitch as well. Right. Okay. Cool. No, I had not turned it on in there. Thank you very much. There we go. Okay. I did not know there was a thing there as well. So yeah. I didn't know that. I was looking through the actual settings to the extension, but couldn't find it. So yeah. Okay. Should we give this a go? I think we should give this a go. Yeah, I think we should. That's better. Not looking up so now. Okay. Now. I will hide over here. Hopefully this is the right side. I don't remember. I'll leave chat up there for the moment. We'll see how it goes. Let's click continue and see what happens. Now, there was a big thing saying that when you switch to experimental, you should back up your saves. And I don't do that. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. So if it all goes terribly wrong, oh no. Oh no. Stop that flashing. There you go. Okay. Well, it's loaded. It's not gone all terribly wrong. So I have no idea what recipes have changed or what bits and pieces have changed or what anything has changed. Let's have a look at the technology tree, shall we? So this is new. Whee, this is new. So I didn't get to any of these anyway. So I think I'm in a good place. So we've got logistics 1 and mining drones. None of this stand here seems to have changed. I didn't get the large station modules done. So there's also that down there. We did get ship armor done though. Why did I get? Oh yeah, no, I got ship armor done here. So we were working on trying to get the basic circuits going. That was the idea, and I wanted solar panels first so that I could put solar on places rather than have to run fuel everywhere. So yeah. Okie dokie. So that's where I think we were. Let's have a look at what recipes have changed. Something's not right. That's slow. Something's not right. Maybe something has changed in the rendering and I'm just not used to it. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe my brain's just not working today. Because I'm tired. That might be a thing. So we have capacitors. These are new. Not sure what they're used in yet. We can make them. And we can make basic circuits. So we did unlock the basic circuits. We need silicon wafers to do that. So we'd have to go hunting some silicon. What stations did we have? So we have... they're all in now in boxes. I still can't move them around though. That's a shame. So we did fuel, titanium plate, nickel plate, hull plate, lightweight frame, vehicle, servo, research, and silica processing. So we did silica processing. Okay, so that's where we are now. So from here, we will get silica. Let's go down the elevator. Oh, elevator's changed. It's a big block. So I'm going to turn off that there, and I forced this on in my graphics card setting. Something just feels wrong. Like it's not smooth. It's not smooth. Maybe just a moment. Me reset my graphics card. I might have to quit the game and reload it. But yeah. You probably can't see it on YouTube, so you won't have a clue, or Twitch, you won't have a clue on about, but it's like the frame rate's low. It's not lagging, but just low frame rate. No, I'm pretty sure that's not. It's not. I don't know. It's weird. Don't like the columns. I'm not a big fan of them. I'm not a fan of the size of them. I'm gonna admit, I'm not a fan of the size of them. They're a bit much. Having some columns here would be okay, but I think it should more be like maybe it should be like the railing, but goes all the way up, like a kind of a hexagonal cage going around, so you can still see through it. Makes sense. But oh well, no, that's fine. And what's this one doing? This one is doing silicon. Oh yeah, because we were going to do silicon on both sides, weren't we? Because There's a silicon asteroid. Oh, directly above us. Oh, yes, so we mind it above us. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely the frame rate. The frame rate in the corner tells me it's running at 60 FPS, but it doesn't feel like it. So let me re-enable that. No, that just makes things look worse. Maybe it's completely placebo. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. Don't know. Anyway, we are making silicon, and we have the silicon wafers out that side, don't we? This is a different style station, so it's out that side there. So we have wafer pickup, so we can build a ship to pick up wafers and send them off somewhere. It might be that just it's I can't explain it. I can't explain it other than you get frame rate drops in games, but not just it's not a drop and then comes back again. You get consistently low frame rates in in Foundry. If you build a giant factory, the frame rate lowers. You get down to about sort of 45 FPS, something like that, and you can feel it as you're running around. It feels like the camera's heavy is the best description I can give it. Like it's not quite smooth. That's the feeling I'm getting with this, but the FPS is fine. The FPS is capped at 60 like I told it to do. It just feels wrong. So but as I said, it might just be that I am tired. I don't know. But anyway, I need to tell my ship to go away so I can build a new ship here. Yeah, it feels sluggish. Like it's responsive. It's not unresponsive, but when I'm moving, it's not smooth movement. To my eyes, it's not smooth movement. I can see it. I can't. But of course, YouTube and Twitch only stream to at 30 FPS, so you won't be able to see it. Although the game does tell me it's running at 60 FPS, so maybe it's just my brain. Maybe I'm just tired. We'll go with that. We'll go with I'm tired. Right, let's. I would tell my ship to go away, but I need to know what I need to do to get my mini hauler. Load the mini hauler. What do I need? I need to tell my ship to go away, but I don't need to tell my ship to go away because I need to. Yeah, ship. Yeah, it's not. This is exactly what I said on stream. This is exactly the thing that I remember saying a week or so ago. How it should be done. How it should be done. You pick the station and then you pick the place. Phenomenal. Well done, Kaido. Well done. Fantastic. So let's just tell you to go away. And there's a toggle now. Awesome. Okay. Ship goes away. Nice. Right, and then we tell ship to stop, and it should just. I don't know where it went. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got that weird thing in this area where we got like this blue goop, and as I move towards asteroids, it goes away. It's like a blue fog, like we're in a nebula. Like we're in a nebula. I think that's the thing. So, anyway, I want to construct a new ship. I want to construct a mini hauler. I need 21 plates, 5 and 30. So that hasn't changed. Construct ship. Boop. Okay, and you are going to be. You'll have to start again. Why have to start again? you are going to be rename. Oh, you just called new ship this time around. Oh, nice. What are you going to be called? I don't know what you're going to be called. I've forgotten what my naming convention was. Hold on. Why? Fuel ship. I was calling everything ship, wasn't I? So this is going to be. Oh. So I didn't put the 2 in words. So that's how I can narrow stuff down. I take out the 2. Ships we save, please. Yes, they save globally, don't they? Is that actually working now? Because it wasn't working before. The global saving wasn't working. Right, so I want to do wafer to question mark ship. What I'll do is I'm going to wafer to somewhere ship. Oop. Well, this is going to be actually wafer to chip. Let's say chip. Wafer to chip. Forget the controls. H. So you wafer to ship. Yeah. I want to rename some of these ships, like this one, the servo to research. Doesn't need to have the word ship on the end of it if it doesn't want to have it. So you are going to go to the fuel processing. I feel I would like these if they were in alphabetical order, but yeah. Fuel pickup. You can add a wait condition, and you can now wait for time as well, which is so nice. You can actually wait for time, which is beautiful. Beautiful. You're going to wait for fuel to be greater than or equal to 1. Then add a destination. You will go to the silica processing wafer pickup. Then you will wait for items. You will wait for wafer to be greater than or equals to 500. Was that, or was it 1,000? It was 1,000, wasn't it, we were doing? Yeah, 1,000 in one go. And then we're going to add a destination, and you don't have anywhere to go yet. So autopilot on, go. Okay, away you go. Awesome. And then I can grab my ship, and I can tell you to come to Silica Processing Shipyard Dock. Go. Don't know where my actual ship is. I should have had it tagged on here. I might do that. Let's go to the map. Let's tag the ship so that it appears here. It's up there. Here it comes. Oop. Nice. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to go and build our chip manufacturing. Are they called chips or are they called something else? They're called circuits. Of course they're called circuits. Damn it. And you can't rename ships from this window still, can you? No. I'm going to rename ships. Oh well. Can we build a station? We need 10 lightweight frames. Oh, let's grab the stuff back out here. Boop. Doop, doop, doop. I've got a load of reinforced glass. Oh yes, I made reinforced glass. Yes, I did. Awesome. Right, okay. Undock. No, wrong button. Wrong button. Undock. Table autopilot. And right, where are we? Where are all our other stations? We're all kind of in a cluster in this area here, so I want to go. So that way and down a bit. Let's go. Let's go. Right. So something definitely has changed because the UI is now blurry. Can you see that where it says right mouse button and left mouse button on the screen? It's all blurry now. And I had this in what was that other game that I had issues with? There's an enemy. Get him. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew. What was that other indie game that we played? There was a factory game and had lots of steam and heat systems and what else. What was that game? Damn it. Really good game I need to get back into again. But I had the same problem with that, where all the UI was blurring. I don't remember how I fixed it. Where are we? We are heading very down. I want to actually go more that way if I can. Let's go back up and over here. Let's go and shoot that guy, and then we'll put a station where that guy is. Yeah. Also, very happy, it's got its own Twitch category now as well. Well done. Boop. It's gonna go face the planet. No, let's face the star with this one, shall we? Where's the star? There's the star. Nope. Let's face those planets. I haven't had one facing that way yet. Let's do that. Pop. And dock. Right. What I should do as well is whilst I'm in the ship, I know where the ship is, I should untag it because otherwise it does weird things with the so boop. Rename station to be basic circuit processing. Okay. And we want to change this station to be our temp station double or temp station. This should just be a temp station, shouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I need servos 50, 20, 10, 5. And I need to tell my ship to go away. Do 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 do. 50, 20, 10, no servo motors. Let's make 5 of those. Control click to make 5 of those. Okay, might as well make some silicon whilst we're at it. Oh, no. So base circuits require 2 drop-offs. So we might have to do the double station for this one instead. So let's grab all of those. Grab those. Yeah. Got an item address now. Yeah, you can go up. Yeah. Is that? Oh, lodge center. Require servo motors. I have servo motors. Do you mean servo plates? Servo plates. Servo plates. I don't know if it requires that. Right. So we've done that already. Is that a external building or an internal one? And does it go up through the floor? Is that how that works? We'll find out. We'll get to it eventually. Can we build stuff from our inventory? This is going to have to be the double station, isn't it? Yeah. We can build stuff from our inventory. I don't have to finally put it back in there. Yay! Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so no, exit that. Right, tell ship. Go. And then stop. That's such a good. That is such a quality of life thing that I can now load. I don't have to dump stuff in there. It takes it from my personal inventory. So much better. Temp station double. Is that a double? That's not a double. That's an elevator. Hold on. Oh, yeah, it doesn't work, does it? The temp station double doesn't work. No. Because you can't, or can you? You run. Drop off. No, this is right. Drop off. That's the pickup. Okay. Apply. Awesome. Confirm. Yay. Nice. Awesome. Beautiful. Right. Ship. Could you return to the basic circuit processing shipyard dock? Go. And this wants to be nickel plate drop off. Load nickel plates and nickel plates. And this wants to be a silicon wafer drop off. Silicon wafer. And this one wants to be click. Basic circuit pickup. And you want to be basic circuits and load. Beautiful. Okay. I need capacitors. I have no capacitors. Oh, and upstairs wants to be power. I don't think I put... No, I did put power into the wafer. You'd have to have had power. Otherwise it wouldn't have worked. So, yeah. We would have to have had power. It was making them, so it would have power. So, what does it need? Nickel plates and titanium. So I don't have enough nickel plates. So... let's make 31 of them, and let's go. No. What we can do is nickel to coil ship. I want to have a nickel to circuit ship. So this one is now going to have another weight destination here. And this is going to be the basic circuit one, and you want to go to the silicon wafer drop-off point. Then you want to check if your silicon wafers are less than or equal to 0. And then you go around again. I'm going to rename those. So this is the fuel. Drop off. Whoa. Fuel and fuel. And we're going to need more nickel plates, but I'm going to need a ship to do that, and I can build a ship here, can't I? Ship, would you go over to the fuel drop off? Go. Thank you. And let's grab those. That should be enough. Oop. To the shipyard. Let's dump. Construct new ship. Main hauler. Construct. Okay. You're going to be nickel plate to nickel to circuits. Yeah. I have to go around and get rid of the ship off of every one of the things. So, okay, let's get out of this seat and then go away so we can. Means I'm also going to steal some fuel from my ship. 10 fuel do. Put that in there. Just to get him going. I want him to get nickel plates so that we can do things. I will need to upgrade lots of my places and go around doing things, but I'm just going to build the little ones at the moment, get the large factories open, and then we'll rebuild each and every one of the stations as we go. So nickel circuits. So destination, wait, destination, wait, destination, wait. So you want to go to fuel processing, fuel pickup. You want to check your fuel is greater than or equal to 1, because that's what we want to do. You then want to go to the nickel plate, pick up alpha, which is still the old naming convention, but that's okay, we'll fix that later. And it'll be greater than or equal to 1,000 plates. And then you want to come to the basic circuit processing, nickel plate drop off. You want to check nickel plates are less than or equal to 0. Okay. And I'm going to tell you to go directly to that one because I gave you some fuel, so you don't need to get some fuel straight away. So bring back some nickel. You are, however, going to take a long time. It takes you 8 minutes to load nickel, to load the ship and leave and come back again, which is a bit of a problem. Because I can't build any belts because they require nickel plates. So we're going to have to go hunting some nickel plates. Turn off autopilot. Disconnect from the image. Nickel. Go. Oh, there's a 300 meter one there. Go. Pew 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 pew. There. Pew, 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 pew. Whatever you want, we'll have you as well. I think you're titanium. Yep. Me. Any more nickel around here? One more that way. Go. It tells you the ore in it as well. That's new. No more pings. What about some water? Anything? Any water? Ah. Needs more fuel. Do. Ooh. I have too many sessions. I can't scroll in this here. Right click. That'll tag that one. There we go. Okay. Oh, we might have been full for a little bit there. Oops. Oh well. Oh well. Right. Can you make me fuel, then nickel, then that? Okay. Fill the fuel up first, just in case. Right. Grab the capacitors. Grab the titanium. Let's go see what we can put down. So we want to build. Need lightweight frames. Oops. Do we have any more lightweight frames? No, we do not. Ah, I can also assemble things from my inventory as well. Both things. So, yeah. Okay. Yep, it's using stuff from my inventory. Cool. Does that mean... Oh, I can't. I might be able to build ships from my inventory as well. Which would be cool. Okay. Do. So, outside here, we'll have a storage. And then on the other side of the room, we'll put in the power. Yeah, not used to build. Yeah, no, definitely not. Definitely not. So we need a fuel ship for you as well. Yeah, let's grab some fuel from our core. We're making some more anyway, so. Oh dear. Boop, and then boop, like that. You are up against the window. Excellent. So, you need assemblers, I assume. And this makes basic circuits, which requires 2 and 1. Not as much nickel. Okay. Not as much nickel. Right. Okay. So, if it wants 2, that means it wants 40 every minute, which is very awkward. So yeah, so you want 40 a minute. So that means we can run 3 of them. So it's going to be exactly the same layout as the previous place. Not that I can build that because I need more lightweight frames, but yeah. So you want to take nickel plates and that, and you'll make basic circuits, and the basic circuits will ship out to there, and the ship will pick them up from there, and we'll go to the research center, and yeah. Okay. Okay, but I can't do anything until some ships end up coming up here. And they're going to take a long time to do that because our processing is all very, very slow. Very, very slow because we're limited by the belt speed and other bits and pieces. So, can I come into here? Wow, you are smelting. It might have been quicker to actually fly over to the nickel, pick up nickel and come back again than it would be to smelt the nickel on hand down. Might be quicker to do that. Tom, hello, good evening. Hope you're having a good day. So let's grab 20 and 40. Let's go downstairs. Let's process them into circuits, which I could have done on my ship, to be honest. I think it's the same time. Just the advantage of the of this is that it's you can have multiple of them. Mind you, then multiple on your ship as well. You could build a ship with multiple mining places on it. So. What do we need to do research for the solar panels? We need 100. They used 20 capacitors ago. Oof, we need to have somewhere making capacitors as well. But the question is, do I want to actually do this one? Let's add this to the queue instead and remove this one. And then add that back into the queue, just so you can start doing the this on it. So I need to make 200 basic circuits. I'm going to make 20 this time around. Okay. Okay. That's not good enough. 20 is not good enough. So, what do capacitors use? Nickel and titanium plates, of course. So, yeah. Tector, hello, good evening. Love the Tectonica vibe. It's a Tectonica soundtrack playing in the background, so yeah. Right, okay. So I want to tell the ship. Can we go to nickel plate processing shipyard dock? Go. Okay, sorry about that. I'm keeper. Yeah. I said it before, I said it again. This cough that I've had for months and months and months can go away now. It's becoming very annoying. It has been annoying for months and months and months, but it won't go away. So I've been plastering myself with sodas and lemon sweets and other bits and pieces. Yep. Yeah. Luce, hello, hello. Hello and goodbye at the same time. Hello and goodbye at the same time to you as well. I hope you're having a very good day. I am very well, thank you very much. Yes, we are bouncing apparently. We're doing a bit of hydraulic stuff. Team version of Tectonica got a security update today. They're still live. Ah, nice. They do patch security bugs on the platforms. Ah, nice. So yeah, so they rolled out a new security patch, which I did as well. I did to my little game as well. I decided, yeah, I should update that. And this time got the compression right in the music. Although I need to replace the music in the game because although it's free and you can give attribution for it for the music, it's not. You still get a hit on YouTube for it. So yeah. You're playing Shadow of War Middle Earth. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a weird security thing. It's a vulnerability in Unity, but there's nothing to worry about with it because you would still be required to run the code that can hack it on the local system anyway. Not hack it. The code that can exploit it still needs to be run on the local machine. So it's not really something to worry about, but you could get caught with it. Stuff could happen. So best to update it if you can. It was a very simple, for me it was very simple. I just installed the new version of Unity and went rebuild game, and it did it. Simple as that, nice and easy. Yay. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a thing to worry about whatsoever, but it's nice to know that there are places that are updating their games for it. So there were several games that got delisted on Steam, didn't they? Because they couldn't do the patch, or they've delisted them so they can do the patch. Even though there's a binary patcher available from Unity that you can do, and you can do it yourself to games. So yeah. Let's go. Boop. There is a lens flare as well. There's definitely been a graphics update. It's behind my head. There is a lens flare. I don't remember seeing that before. So I wonder if there's been just a quick overview, unless I'm just not noticing these things before. But I don't seem to remember there being the lens flare. Movie driver update. There's been no driver update that I've done. This is the experimental branch, so I don't know whether there's been a graphic pass or something. There's a backwards text on top of the vessel there that says caution backwards. Yes, there's been a graphics overhaul, or at least a graphics update. The engines now have much brighter oomph to them. There's been a bit of a pass, a bit of a shine, which is always good. It's always good. It's fine. That's probably why I feel the game's playing, not playing. The game is the game feels heavier. That's the only way I can describe it. I'm running around and it feels heavier. So yeah, there's a lot more asteroids out there. Yeah, it's looking a bit more polished. When I was running around, when I ran from station to ship, I was like, it feels like I'm getting frame rate, like the frame rate's lower than it should be. Not getting frame rate drops. It's not a stutter. It's just it feels like the frame rate's not the 60 that I've got it running at, that it's like 45 or something. And I couldn't figure out what it was. But maybe it's not lower frame rate. Maybe there's just been a change to the rendering. Something there's another post-processing pass or something on the rendering, and it just made it feel different to me. But before, when we got to the back of the ship, those light trails that come out of the back, you could see where they started. They started just outside the engine, whereas now you can't see them. Now they're hidden in a ball of blue fiery smoke stuff. So yeah. Oop. Just want to double check that I did see that caution sign on the ship being backwards, which would be very strange because that caution sign should be on top of the dock, which I don't think was backwards before. Oh, it's very polished. Yes, it's very polished. I'm not complaining about these changes at all. They are just changes. That's what I'm getting at. They are just changes, and you notice them. You notice the changes. So yeah. So the caution sign down there, that's fine. It's the one on top of the ship, on top of the dock. Caution is backwards. Yep. On top of the that's the docking port. So has that always been backwards? Because surely we would notice that before, wouldn't we? It looks stunning. The game looks really, really good, and is playing well and not doing dodgy, weird stuff that I've had before with Unreal Engine and AMD cards, doing some really bizarre things. Got a screen cap of it. I want to. I don't remember. I feel like we would have seen that. I used that flyby camera a lot, and I feel like we would have noticed it said caution if it was backwards before. So I don't know whether that has changed or not, but it's been added to it. It's on the ship. Yes, it's on the docking port. Let me hold on. Let's see if we can see it on the there it is. Oop. It's on the actual whatever the hell this is called. What is this? The docking collar. On the top of the docking collar. I do not remember that being there before. But I can't say I've noticed it before. So I can't tell you whether it's new or not. But yeah. Which is weird though, because the docking collar can only face one direction, so I don't know why it would be backwards. This feels a lot smoother in here. This feels a lot smoother. The camera's been sped up, I think. Not sure on that though, but everything else is fine. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. You run out of power? You have not run out of power yet. So we have a ship here. So the nickel ship's arrived, which is typical. I've just gone and picked up loads of nickel. I'm in the wrong place. I don't want to go to the basic circuits. I want to go to the silicon place. Huh. Because, actually, do I? Need light rate frames. Which would need, I need. Boom, there you go. Okay. Okay, right. Do, do, do. Boop, boop. Boop. Down we go. Put in a storage there. And let's run you along. Oh no, it doesn't work. No, it doesn't work. What do we do to fix this? We changed something up, didn't we? And I saved. I think I didn't. Don't think I updated the station. Never trust a complainer. You never know what they're going to do. Hold on. I need to go to the silica processing. Go there. Go. Ooh. Boost. 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 Boop. Yeah, we rebuilt this in a completely different way. The stations also look different as well, like they're smoother underneath. Either that or just my eyes are just not focusing properly and everything just looks nicer. Maybe stuff looks nicer when you're tired. I don't know. So what did I do here? Oh, this is a completely different layout. Oh, what did I do here? Yeah, because what I would need a drop-off and a drop-off output there. Which means then we want the same on the other side. Let me Move those. Save this as temp station double, which is what it should have been. And then I don't want to actually update the stations. I want to leave it as it is. Okay. Can I grab some silicon from you? Apparently not. What's happened here? Is your power on out? Do we even have a ship coming out here? Do we even have a ship? No, I don't have a ship. The fuel. Tiger, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day. Right, yes. Ship. Ship. Go to... There. Go. Then stop. Construct new ship. Oh no, so you can't build these out of you have to put this still in the in there. I need more coils. Oh, ship, come back. Ship, come back. The building goes well. We're on the experimental branch testing some new things out. So I need to see what has changed, what has updated. Do that. Thank you. I am very sure I'm on the experimental branch. I have capacitors, so I'm very sure I'm on the experimental branch. We can build everything from our inventory, but I can't seem to build ships from our inventory. So, and we got this new layout here. So yeah, go. I don't do that when I'm upgrading the stations or bits and pieces, but I've had to do it for this is the only one here. Yeah, it's the first. Yeah, it doesn't do it. You can build station modules and bits and pieces with it. That's fine, but construct a new ship. Nope, you still have to put the stuff into the dock. So yeah. Did I get an error on Sonic Crossing Racing Crossroads during the festival? Which I got disconnected a couple of times during it, but nothing else. No. I did manage to actually finish that off, which was quite nice. Yeah. Silica fuel ship. At destination. Fuel processing. Fuel pickup. Add weight condition for items. Fuel. Make sure you are greater than 500. At destination. Here. Fuel drop off. Add weight condition. It's not equal to 0. You. Silica processing shipyard dock. Go. You. Go. Oop. Nice. Okay, you yank those all back from here. Okay. We need to go up to the fuel. So ship. Silica processing fuel drop off. Go. I did have a couple of times during it where I would be waiting in matchmaking for like it would get over 100 seconds and then it would just time out. Right, this is fine. This is all connected and ready to go. Okay. So what I could do is nab some more fuel from our generator to kickstart this to get it going. And let's disable our autopilot. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. Disable the autopilot. Click. Detach. Any water around here? Nope. Oh, there is one there. Oh. Let's be behind this guy here. There. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Right, okay, let's process all that fuel before I run out of inventory space, which I have probably done again and drop loads of stuff on the floor. And it's, no, nothing to do there. I want to go back to the basic circuit processing, which both are directly above me somewhere. That's one go. Doop. Do 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 do. Zoom. Zoom again. It's a long way to go in space. How does that add in more engines? We are heading for the dock. Okay. So the problem we have with this setup is we have no way of plugging in the I'll go over here. Of plugging in the output to that side. It's not doable. So what I want to do is move this guy. So if we just come in here and we remove that one, put in the command module there, we apply changes, then we run down the end, and then remove that one, but we put a dock this end instead, so, and we apply changes. Oop, and then suddenly we have a dock here. Nice, beautiful. This can be renamed to circuit pickup, not spelt like that. And you're going to load circuits and circuits. Load and load. Oop, nice. Okay. So we want to have a storage there, a storage here, and a storage there, which does limit our space. But we can only run 3 of these assemblers anyway. Yep, can you come down to basic circuit processing, circuit pickup? Go. We want to have 3 of these guys. How am I going to do that? How do I have 3 of these guys in here, all connected? One there. One there. Wait, ship. Come on. You're going to do basic circuits. Basic circuits. So we would do that. And that. And then you would come out bum, bum, bum. Yeah, halfway to get the big room. Yeah, and that's when I'm going to go around and rebuild everything that we built already. I think I wasn't going to do it. I was going to stick to the smaller rooms, but now there's been a change of recipes. They've become a bit more complicated. I think we're going to need more of them. So. So we'll go around and we'll do that. We'll leave all the old stations in place and we'll just build new ones where the old ones are. So yeah, we'll just go and build a new one. The silicon processing should go on top of the asteroid. Or well, below it's fine, but it should go on top of the asteroid. Have the bigger room, have the bigger docks as well. Because why not? Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-da-da-ba-dum. So, I want to do, so there'll be a conveyor belt that comes out of here. We'll go up here and into there. You'd have a conveyor belt that comes out of here, wants to go up there, and then go into there, but also wants to come down to a corner one here. Well, no, actually, let's do that one there. You're going to do circuits because the wafers, you need double the wafers than you do for that. So one arm can come out for the wafers, and then you can come along and do that there. So what I need to do is I need to you want to come out up. You're going to that. No. You want to come out and then go up, then go into there like that. Okay, I'm not connected up yet because I don't know exactly where I want things to go. And then you've got to have a line that comes out, goes into there, and goes up to there. So this wants to have underground. So you will come out, go up to here, into there, and you will do that. Okay, cool. Right. Now, you need to have an underground belt that comes over to this one here, and you need to plug into it. So you can plug in there. So you're the easy one. You're dead easy. Okay. What about here? Oh, are they longer now? No. Yeah, they're longer, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I thought they were shorter than the doorway. Now they're the same doorway. Are they longer now? I don't know. I don't know. Right, then we just connect up this one here. It is an absolute mess in here, but it's a mess that works. I keep wanting to jump up on top of things to get a better look at stuff. But no, there is no jump. You may not jump. No jump. Okay. I'm going to jump in the game and relax. Can't you relax in a factory game? But still. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm just saying. They've got bigger because they weren't the same. They weren't they weren't big enough for a door, but now they are big enough for a door. So that's cool. So you can put one here and then one there, and it will leave the entire door open. Whereas before it was too short for the door. So I don't want to plug that in because that's my ship there. So what I want to do is I want to go up to the station dock. Oop. I want to add loads of stuff into here. I don't have enough hull plates. Do you know what? Go on, fill my ship. Go for it. We'll take him over to the research place. And then what we'll do once we're at the research place is we'll get the solar panels first, and then we can go around. Well, we'll get the solar panels in the big place, but I think I'll go around and I'm going to put it all on solar panel power rather than fuel, so I don't have to worry about so many chips flying around for the fuel. Then we can take ships places and rename them and figure stuff out that way. We also want to get the industrial dock, but it requires servo plates, and servo plates require 150 of everything. Okay, let's remove these from the queue. Let's add the servo plates to the queue so we can start doing that, because they can do some of the stuff. Let's add the solar panels, and we'll add the large station modules. Fine. So I need 150 of these guys. Sorry, 200 of those to do the research we need to do for that. I need 350 to get the research done for all the things we want to do. Does this place have enough power for that? Probably not. Let's nab the spare 36 power we have. I don't know. Wait for nickel circuits. Wait for the circuits. Oh, you're heading to the fuel ship, aren't you? Yeah, you're both going to go and get fuel. So you've left here and you're both going to get fuel, top on fuel, and then carry on with your thing, which is fine. That means this is now run out of stuff coming in, hasn't it? Oh, actually, you got the buffers, haven't you? Yeah, so you're fine. You're fine. Yeah. Okay. What I was looking for there actually was the on here, silica fuel ship. Wait, for so many asteroids. Do I have a? I have once again not put a ship in to fuel this station. Huh. Wow. Okay. Well, you can have that fuel there, and then we'll have to upgrade you to solar panels when we get there, so that's fine. That's fine. Let's see if we can't get ourselves 350, 350, 100, 200, 350. So we actually technically have enough to research the 3 things we want to research right now. I'll let my ship completely fill up, and then we're going to go over to the research place. And I can dock at the basic chip drop-off place there that I think we have already there. We just enter circuit drop-off. Go. Doop doop. And we can admire the beauty. The beauty. Oh, as it unloads the asteroids in the background. Probably do with staggering the asteroid loading, or rather than have them do that, have them fade away or something. That would be a bit more natural. Drop the asteroid viewing distance, but the planets still need to remain. Yeah, that would work. I don't know how Unreal does that sort of thing. So I don't know how that would work with Unreal. Turn up, that's our research centre right there. Do you remember the blue, like we're in a nebula? The stuff's all blue until you get close to it. Our engines are slowing down, so they become deeper blue. That's nice. Like that. Oop. Okay. No, I can still interact with stuff, even if I can't see it. I can still interact with things and have a look at stuff. That's cool. So you can kind of play with the HUD turned off. I wish there was a keybind for the HUD, but enabling and disabling the HUD. That would be nice. I don't want spectator mode. But yeah, there's no. The camera mode is. The game is pretty. The game is pretty. I would like a keybind for disabling the HUD. I don't know if that is a thing that's in the game that I'm just not aware of. Nope. Try everything over there. Nope. Or when you enter camera mode, I'd kind of like it to turn off the HUD. Okay. You should be processing away, which is nice. I know it's doing server plates at the moment, but that's fine. We've got a queue. We've just got to wait for the queue to finish. I want all three of them anyway. Let's also add that one into the queue as well. Although, actually, to be honest with you, I think the next one I want is the industrial dock. So let's remove that from the queue and we'll add the industrial dock to the queue afterwards. It does also want me to build a mining laser. So once we've unloaded our ship full of the stuff, we'll go and dock up and then we'll remove and redo our mining laser. In fact, let's help it along a little bit, shall we? Doop, doop, doop. There you go. Enjoy. Right, what do I need to build solar panels? Reinforced glass, capacitors, and lightweight frames. We need more lightweight frames as well. We are making them, so it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Can't suppose Glider. Glider, I think, went. Is he even in the Discord? I haven't seen him, but that Infinitory. He actually sent me a direct message about it, saying about a key, and I've got a key to try it. It's like a tower defense factory building game, which I showed you, and I know not something you're particularly interested in, but I do need to try it. I might do that this week. We might have an evening of trying giving that a go, just to see how it goes. But yeah, right. Yep. Would you go over to the research centre's shipyard, please? No. So remove that one, and add the mining laser. Mission complete. And now I can't pick up any other missions because they're not there, which means that just stays up all the time. Go away. Anyway, get rid of that and put the plasma launcher back on again. In fact, to be honest with you, I'm going to move these back again. I moved them forwards because I think I was going to change the design of the ship, but they don't need to be there. We have got armor as well we can put on the ship. Don't really want to, if I'm honest. Don't really want to. Really wish I could have these rotated 90 degrees so I could put one on top and one underneath. One on top of the engine, one underneath the engine. That would be quite nice. Streamline the ship. Have 4 engines. Go. Yeah, confirm. Okay. So we've just got to wait for the research to be done. Let's go over to the lightweight frames. No. Lightweight frames. Shipyard. Go. We're going to need some of those. We aren't making any capacitors anywhere. Do. Bum 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 bum. See a ship in the background. Yay! We need a proper space flight simulator game. I think the caution on the side of the cockpit's wrong as well. But like you got like Microsoft Flight Simulator. I feel we need a spaceship flight simulator game. Someone needs to take that genre and go like, okay, let's do like what Freelancer had with the whole you have to radio in with your panel, you have to bring your ship online, do things like we have that Starship Simulator game, which I need to test as well because that's had a lot of updates recently, isn't it? So yeah, space tracking sim. Yeah, I gave that a go. It wasn't the game I was thinking it was going to be, because it was story based rather than just basically taking Euro Truck Simulator and putting it in space. That would have worked better. That would have worked a lot better. Yeah. Can I? Yep. There's another one. The side of the cockpit. The side of the cockpit also has a backwards caution. Right around that side. Right around that side. I don't know, I have not noticed those before. I don't know if they're new and I've never noticed them, or they're not new and I just haven't noticed them before. But yeah. Okay, boop. Right, so over here, because I would like to get some lightweight frames, if you don't mind. 200 should be nice. Well, actually, I say that 200 should be nice. These require only 5. 20 reinforced glass and 20 capacitors. What are capacitors made from again? Bum, 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 bum. They're made from nickel and titanium, so I just need more titanium. Yeah, okay. In that case, Chip, take us over to titanium. Chip your dog, go. What happens if I look at this window and do that? Because it's all based on the player's direction. Move back slightly so it doesn't say use workbench so much. Why is it saying use workbench? Go away. Server plates unlocked. Oh my god, there's no one piloting the thing. Oop. Okay. Give me some of your titanium plates. Oop. So I need to build a 242 boom, 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 boom. Hooray, main sequence. Hooray. Throw those in there because now I can craft my inventory. It's thrown off my my brain power. So I want to make, so it's one titanium plate a go. So if I want to make 200 capacitors, it's 400 nickel plates. How about make how much do we need? We need 20 capacitors. So 100 is only 5 of these. So yeah, I want to make 200. It's a lot of nickel. It's a lot of nickel, but make 200. Go, go, go. We can always go and get more nickel. That's not a problem. Oh, yeah, make me 200 of those. That's fine. We're probably going to need some more servos at some point, but we can go pick up servos. Do we have a servo place? I don't think we do we? Yeah, we do. We do have a servo place as well. Nice. Okay. All right. Well, we are at titanium processing, so this is going to be the first factory we'll have to upgrade. Where's the asteroid? But how are you today, Beavis? You having a good day? There's a titanium asteroid around here somewhere. Just apparently not here. We do end up facing down anyway, so it doesn't matter what I do. So the titanium asteroid is there. There she be. Now I want to put the new station basically smack bang on top of the thing. Let me turn that off there so we can slow down. They posted about sluggish. Okay, I don't. Sluggish isn't the correct word. Yeah. The FPS says change. Even when I fly to another station, the whole game is very slow. Everything moves in slow motion. That's what I'm getting. I haven't tried the autopilot timing either. It did honestly feel like I was running like through soup is the best way to describe it. But yeah, damn it. Press the right buttons, damn you, Hedgehog. Okay, boing. Look straight down and then reverse till I can see the platform, and then basically that's where I want to put the platform. But I don't want that station. I want the bigger station. Can we design a bigger station? No. No, we have saved other stations. They don't show up here. So I have to build it with the little one in mind. Yeah. There's the assemblers that's causing it. I didn't have the... When I first noticed it, I was on a station that had just been built. So... Yeah, although I'm not experienced now, but I might just be used to it. So, I don't know. Let's put that down there. How close is that to the station? To the asteroid, even. Down. Stop. Wow. Right, go down. Stop. Ah, plenty of space. Nice. Okay. Okay. So, let's have a look, see... I'm trying to upgrade the station, aren't I? So, we can't do it yet because I need the big station unlocked. So, I can't do anything yet. So, okay. Let's just fly around, shall we? Also, don't know how big the what the large station requires now. Think about it. I should probably get the materials ready for building them. But why would I do that when I can watch the ship fly by slowly? First spreadsheet appeared. Uh-oh. It's the sort of thing that I did on a factory town. Yep. Yep. Cool. Nice. I have to time how long it takes for a ship to stay at the dock and come back again. Although we can do that with our ship right now. So let's right. So ship. Add a wait condition. Wait for time. 60 seconds. So I want you to go to titanium plate shipyard dock, and then I want you to go to titanium plate fuel drop off. Okay, go. Where's my phone? There's my phone. Boop, boop. I think the autopilot just ran into an asteroid. I think the autopilot just ran into an asteroid. Ah, nice. Come on. Bloop, 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 bloop. Let's bring up the autopilot menu so we can see what goes on here. Oh, I want a stopwatch, please. Doop, 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 doop. Oh. Doop, 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 doop. Where are we? Oh, we're almost here. Boop. Boop. I just want to see when it flicks over here. Doop, 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 doop. And bloop. Start the timer. Start the timer. I said I don't feel like I'm getting the witty. It's just something I noticed before. Like the game didn't feel quite as responsive running around as it did originally. I wonder whether it was because I had set the FPS limit in the game, as well as it being set on my graphics card as well, because I had to do it on the graphics card originally, because obviously the game didn't have any FPS settings. Now it does. So I wonder whether that was the issue. But if somebody else is reporting the same sort of thing that I had, maybe it was a problem, but I don't feel like I'm getting it now. I might just be used to it though. Bum, 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 bum. 56, 57, 58. 60 seconds. Nope. Nope, we're good. We're good. We're not getting the same thing that person on Discord's reporting. So and you're gonna go and park in the queue. Nice. Nice. And I can just override you to here, but what I'm gonna do is actually get rid of those and just say, hey, would you just go to the dock? Oop. So we want to go not here. I want to go to the new station that I just built that I don't know the name of. I think it's called Station. That's it. But yeah. Right. What do we need for these things? We just need hull plates. So I need to go to the hull plates. That's what I need to do. We need to go to hull plates and fill our ship up on hull plates. That's what we should do. So ship, would you navigate to hull plate processing, hull plate pickup? Go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Warning. Warning. Warning, warning. Warning, warning. Warning, warning. Ah. What is Stanok? And I can't crouch to see inside the walk core. Oh. The logo's backwards. No. No. The logo's wrong. That does not matter. That does not matter. But it is wrong. It is technically wrong. Although, no, yeah, the logo's wrong. Oh, look, a backwards logo. It should be that way. The dot should be in the bottom right. Bad logo. Really doesn't matter, I know, but I'm just going around checking everything to make sure to see if there's any more backwards text anywhere. Stanek. Yep, yeah, I know. Unplayable. Unplayable that inside the reactor there is a backwards logo on the wall. Unplayable. I don't know. Terrible. These AAA developers can't even get the stuff going on there. Emble, hello, good evening. Hope you're having a good day today. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah, and the reason I'm looking out for that is because we've seen so many times where stuff's been flipped and like stuff was just backwards. On here, well, the first one wasn't it? These all said pull access point, and these were all backwards. Every last one of them was backwards. So it's like so yeah, so that's why I'm now like, hang on, that logo's different. It's backwards. Mind your step, huh? My head. Yeah, and there was another one, wasn't there, that had like one of these panels that had going on there. We've got some weird Z-fighting going on there, but yeah, these access points had the words were backwards on it, where obviously they'd taken that wall and just flipped it to put it that side rather than rotating it 180 degrees. But hey ho. Oh, we want hang on a minute. Ah, right. You should be on load mode, not unload mode. You should be on load mode. Have you filled the ship up? Whilst I've been mucking around, have you filled the ship up? Yes, you have. Actually, no, you haven't, because the ship was already full because we don't have any space for capacitors. Ah. Right. Well, I'll grab those, and I'll grab those, and I'll grab those, And there we go. So now you can start filling the ship with hull plates. Okay. Okay, but it was on unload anyway, so if anyone had come here, it wouldn't be able to get the stuff it needed, so. Steer with the right hand, accelerate with the left, couple of buttons, very simple controls. Not the big round things for. Map, probably a map in there, holographic map or something in there. Needs more data on that side as well. Not using the screen space. Week month. Increase 5, nice. Not that that makes any, but there could be panels at one point that do things. Panels that do things. Like these actual physical beep boop beep boop beep. You push the buttons. Get the stuffs. Yeah. Always forget about the way Unreal has got the real-time reflections and real-time lighting just down. Unreal just got it down. Absolutely doing such a good job with it. Something that Unity definitely struggles with is real-time lighting. And shadows. Unity's not all that great at doing shadow stuff as well. You can make it look good, but you need a lot of post-processing to get it working. I think Unreal's probably got it down. Maybe not. Maybe Unreal's awkward to deal with as well, and just some developers are better than others. I don't know. I've never dealt with Unreal, so I have absolutely no idea. I still noticed they're flipped as well. Cool. Okay. How are we doing? How are we doing for plates? I need all the plates. I could just grab the plates, couldn't I? Why am I waiting for the loading? Why am I waiting for the loading? You, give me your plates. Thank you. Okay. Ship. Go to station. Go. Going round an asteroid. Doop, 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 doop. Engines. Ah. Nice. Oh, you actually cut inside the engine if we go backwards. Oh, okay. It's okay. We could probably fix that by stepping off to one side rather than the other. Where is this station? Hey, look, we're passing another station down there. Just the ship is docking to it behind my head and you couldn't see it. Oh well. Doopy doopy doop doop. Which is the station we're going to? We are very close to that other station, which makes sense because we're going to rebuild the station, aren't we? Yes, of course. That's why we're very close to it. So, bum 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 bum. What are we going to need? What are we going to need? What do I have on me? Hold on. Gonna need some servos for elevators. Gonna need lightweight frames for things. Gonna need magnetic coils for things that have mini magnetic coils. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Well, 25 of those, I should say. I'm definitely going to need more of these and magnetic coils. Means we ironically need more nickel plate at some point. It's one of each. Okay. Oh, hang on. Have they changed the price of conveyor belts then? Because I'm sure conveyor belts used to be 2 titanium or 1 nickel. So they're now one to one, which is nice. They're cheaper then. That's cool. Also, Ferris, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day today. Still lightweight frames. They're 2 lightweight frames and 8 nickel. Ooh. Well, whilst you're processing all those, let's just very quickly. No, don't rename the ship. Configure the ship. Turn the autopilot off. Undock. Give me a scan for nickel. There is none. That's not a surprise. I think we've cleared out everything over this area, which makes me think that they don't respawn then. Okay, let's redock then and not worry about that. I was going to see if I could get some more nickel. But no. Okay. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum. We have got loads of hull plates. I don't know what I want to do with the thing. It's just going to be a refinery that's going to be doing, that's going to be smelting titanium. I've also realised the industrial dock that I want is going to stop. Sorry, I stopped there because the industrial dock is going to stop because it's not going to get any more computer science, because I don't have a ship moving computer science around. Plus, it's probably run out of power. I would say that the chip manufacturer's probably run out of power by now. And I would like the industrial dock to build a new thing here. So, ship. Would you go to basic circuit processing shipyard dock? Go. We'll also make a stop off at the nickel base, I think, and I'm going to turn all my nickel into there, and we'll just get some nickel on the way, because where we're going to, we had nickel there anyway. We're going to station at the engine so that you can relocate them. That's the thing. You can now destroy stations, so you can do that. But also, the idea isn't necessarily, if you just build a mining outpost that just mines your stuff and ships it out, then yeah, you destroy it and not worry about it. But if you've built a factory that's producing titanium like I am, and you use up the mine, you would import the stuff. You just drop out the drone miners, replace it with a dock, and have a ship dock there and deliver titanium from somewhere else. So it's the same as in Factorio. Same principle as that. You build your smelters and bits and pieces in a location, and you bring the ore to the smelters. You don't move the smelters to the new ore every time. So yeah, you don't get resources back if you destroy the station, so you want to make sure you shrink it down to the smallest possible you can make it, which would be a dock and the station core. That'd be the smallest you could make it, and then destroy it. It's a shame. It should blow up and put stuff in space, you know, and then you just go around and suck it out with the ship. Same as when you destroy enemies. When you destroy an enemy ship, it should drop stuff like hull plates and titanium plates or something like that. Hull plates, low airframes or something. You just suck them in on the ship. Even if it's only a few of them, you know, not stupid amounts of them. Just, you know, hey, I blew that thing up. I got 8 hull plates for that. Nice. I definitely need to upgrade the ship to make it faster. I don't really know how to do that. I did get the ship ladder. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we could modify the ship. Can I modify the ship? So I can put in some more thrusters. I need some more magnetic coils. Dang it. And then put in a plasma cannon on top like that. I could probably move that forward again, like we had it before. And then put in a window there. Oh, maybe I can put that in. No. Oh, that's a shame. And I can't rotate that round either. It would fit if it was rotated round, so. No. What I'll do is put it there. That's a shame. That is a shame. Oh well, we'll get rid of that and put the tractor beam there, and just not worry about that blank space on the top. Doesn't matter. No aerodynamics in space. Doesn't matter. I need to bring more coils, which means I need to yeah, I need to. I don't know. I need to. 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 I need grab them. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. I'm going to use up cores I was going to use for building. That is fine. Making what fuel eat through an asteroid? Ah. That on top there. I feel like rather than putting the elevator up there, I should just put a storage cube on top, but I don't have the storage cube unlocked it, so let's accept that instead. Hold on, we'll make our ship bigger, which does mean that docking in places now is going to be a little bit more awkward. Really wish I could I can only go up by 4 meters at a time, which is a shame. If I could go up by 2 meters, I could put that halfway between the two, and it would look much better. The ship would look much better. But we can't do that. We're not allowed to do that. Why am I not allowed to do that? I don't want to put it there. I want to put it halfway in between the two. Not 4 meters, 2 meters. Damn you. No. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. So, you have no fuel here. Yep, that's the problem, isn't it? You're out of fuel. Can we nab some of our fuel, which is going to be a bit of a problem because we need to go and pick up some more fuel, I think. Throw you in there. We're processing silicon wafer. Beautiful. You are titanium plates. That's what I want to nab. That's it. I can only nab 200. That's fine. Okay. Oop. Ship. Go back to station. Go. $1,000 watt fuel is 40,000 ice, or an entire ride just for 1 point. Yeah, yep. Yeah, that makes sense, but it makes you travel a lot faster. I don't know how fast we're traveling now. I should probably go and check that, but. We're going to go inside the engine again? Oh, no, oh, no, we do. We just touched the edge of it. It's looking a bit weird with that just block on top, but it's the only way I can fit more engines onto the thing. Okay. So. Boop. We have new things unlocked. Newfangled things. The whole reason I went over to that other station was to pick up some chips to drop off in the research. Because I want the industrial dock done before I build this thing. Oh. That was the whole reason they're going over there. Not to give it fuel. Not to do that. No, no. Nope. Idiot. Idiot. Then go to the basic circuit processing. Circuit bigger. Wait condition for time. You can wait for 1,000 seconds. Yay! Let's do that. Planet out the window. Whoa. Whoa. It's a lot nicer than something that's It doesn't have to be aerodynamic. You can literally build a cube and ask the Borg if they did it. Literally build a cube and slap some engines on it and watch it go. Oh. We're inside the station. Where are we? What are we doing? We are indeed loading for fuel. That's what we're doing. And then after a minute, we should leave and go to wherever we want to go to next. There we go. This flybo's going to end up inside the ship. But time to, yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen at some point. I'll set something up and I'll do. The other one that I think will happen at some point is I'll set a ship up to do autopilot routes and I'll be on the ship when it leaves. Be like, no, I don't want to be here. I don't want, no. Okay, so let's try that side. I have to travel to whatever destination we're going to, call my ship over so I can get back on it and come fly off. Ooh, and we're docking already. Boop. Okay. So here is yeah, we want to fill our hole with these. This is why I want to kind of get the container module, add that to the queue, because then I can change, rather than having upstairs and downstairs be that, we can put container modules here, and they will give us more storage, which would be nice. Be very nice. I don't know what speed we can do now, but yeah. You are going to sit here and wait forever because that's what I told you to do. But that's okay. Let's fill this up. Let's add a destination as well. Let's go to the research center, circuit drop off, and we'll add. Wait until the circuits are at less than or equal to 0. And then I'll add another one, which is going to be the station dock. And we'll add a wait time of 1,000 seconds. There we go. Okay. Oop, we just need to manually override the leaving here once our inventory is full. Which I could do at any point myself just by grabbing some bits and pieces, but... Five, 10, 15, 20, 25. We are full. Okay, now ship away and not quite sure what happened there, but navigate to the next one. Oh, what is going on here? What was the other settings that I had? Fly by, strafe, and fly past. Let's do a fly past. That's one where the ship's in, the camera's in front and then lets the ship come behind it. No, it's above us. Ah. Oh yes, Star Wars. Star Wars flyover. I could offset that one by oh, I'm full. Oh yeah, I'm full. So can't pick anything else up yet. If I could offset that one by a little bit, you could have a proper, you know, the ship comes flying past. Do 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 do. Needs to be a break room with a coffee machine and TV on each station. I need a break room with a coffee machine and TV on the ship. That's what we need. We need to come up here and be like, Mr. Coffee. And then next to it would be Mr. Radar. It'd be great. But I can't do anything about that at the moment. That's okay. Yeah, put it on the ship. Then you can stop for coffee whenever you like. When you're autopiloting somewhere, you just be like, I fancy some coffee. Let's go and get some coffee. You'd also need a toilet as well, which is one thing that games very rarely do, is put any amenities in there. Many games that have the whole food mechanic where you have to eat food don't have the other end of that food chain. There's a rock there, be careful. You eat and drink all day, yeah, and yeah, everything goes in, nothing comes out. They must just be very, very efficient, super efficient. Tag, hello, good evening. But the only game I think that is in is Ark Survival Evolved, isn't it? And you can actually use it to attract or get rid of get dinosaurs away. So, yeah, just in time for the yawn. You're about 2.5 hours late, I'm afraid. Okay, so I would like to, what does this require to make? Servo plates, so I still can't make that because I don't actually have any, but that's okay, we can plan for it. Oh yeah, I'm tired, so yeah. Right, let's turn the autopilot back off again, shall we? And then let's get rid of all of these things in here and just add a destination of the station dock. But I don't want to do that. I want to add a destination of anywhere else. Go away. Ship, go away. And then stop. And then I want you to come back to the station dock, but the station dock probably won't be here because, yeah. Let's come here. Let's rename the station to the Titanium Refinery. Is refinery spelt with an E or an A? It is spelt with an E. That is correct. Okay. Boop. There we go. Okay. Cool. So this will be the Titanium Refinery, which is a much bigger word than, much more impressive word. Okay. So, we want to modify this guy to do things. The only thing is that I don't want that there. That wants to be over here somewhere because we're gonna do stuff. But we can move that later. So remove these two. We want to put in one of these guys. What I'd like to do is put this in the center there. Even though the station isn't technically above the asteroid, can I? Yeah, we're not technically above the asteroid, so that's okay. That's okay. We don't have to be above the asteroid. That's fine. Doop, 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 whoop, whoop. Ah, you go back to your previous place, yeah. Got some chili in the slow cooker. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't really matter where we put this. Yeah, I just like having like the main station in the center, but it doesn't matter. It matters not. The grid is not. It's just that's where the marker is for the stations. That's why I kind of want that there. So what we want to do is yeah. Been blown away the command center one. Well, you can't actually remove the last command center while you're in it, can you? You can't use the one that you're currently using, so so we want to have, obviously the industrial dock is its own actual dock. Wow. Yeah. Remember we did this before, trying to move them to try and centralize that on this area was very, you had to build elsewhere, fly over to it with your ship to remove this so you could build the area you wanted to build in. Remember, it wasn't there. So this is the industrial dock. This has has a docking port with 8 unloaders there, but I don't have any servo plates, so I can't build that yet. But I really want to get some servo plates to go and build this, and just if I'm gonna redo the titanium stuff, I might as well do it sort of megally properly. So yeah, because you can't. I mean, I could put one over there and then run over to there, and then move this, but then there's no way I can connect these two together because it would be off by a small amount. So it's like doing that. The doors don't line up, so you can't get into the doors, and you unfortunately can't run corridors inside of. It's kind of there's no half corridors. So yeah. It's just that's where the pin for the station thing goes. So I'd either want it inside here or actually inside the command module. So realistically, I'd want another command module there, like that. And then I run out of this command module into this command module, like that, and then remove that one. And then the actual pin for it will be in the command module. So that would work. That would work. Yeah, let's do that. That's that. And then we'll build this way. And that's fine, because this is the way the asteroid is. So now we're directly above the asteroid. Yay, look at that. That'll work. That'll work. So I do want to put this on the end here. And I want to put another one on the end over there. And then inside here is all the processing. But so that would be where you drop off titanium. That'd be where you pick up titanium plates. But right now, we obviously can't pick up or drop off things because that won't work. So what we need to do instead is we need to I actually want to I'd still like to do that. I know you can't do that. It's just kind of annoying. Really wish there were half blocks that you could do stuff with. But there isn't. There isn't. So we're going to have to remove that, but we don't have the things for that. We'll have 2 of these guys, like this. We're going to have a standard pickup for the time being. There. And this is going to need power as well. So, how do I want to do the power? Let's see here. I can't... the power's... How do I want to do that? We've got armor as well. What's this? Well, armor's... it's the roof plates. Wait a minute. How does that work? Right, I'm just wondering whether I could do this and then put the solar panels like up here. They still clip through the actual roof. Really, really would like to lay the solar panels flat. Really would like to lay the solar panels flat. Or have some structural piece that goes up and down. But right now, this is all we have. So... having it up 3 high also keeps away from the ships. Yeah. Thing about these as well is you can technically do... Oh no, you can't. Okay, so they can't share. So they do take up. They take up more space. Okay, I thought you could put them there. I really, really wish there was a way to lay these flat. I would much prefer them to be flat. They can still have the same connector there, but just lay them flat. Okay, let's apply those changes. No, I don't want to do that. So I would like to also put a shipyard in here, if you don't mind. I put a shipyard in there. That won't affect them because this won't actually be here. This will be much longer. When we get some self-motors going, that's fine because I think our ship could dock. Provided we don't make the ship too wide, our ship can dock in front of the port there. And yeah, we just ignore it on the floor, which doesn't matter if we put stuff in the way. I can't put it up higher because if I put it up higher, I can't get down to lower floor. Not unless I put an elevator in somewhere, which I don't really want to do. So let's save this as a large station of blah 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 station. There we go. Let's try that. Boom. Save our station. Apply. Beautiful. Hey, the container module unlocked. Nice. What else do we want to do here? Advanced plates. And that requires loads of stuff. Logistics Mark II. Let's do that. Okay, we have a nice big open space here. The only problem I have to do is remember that this doesn't connect to sorry. Do you know what I want to do? I don't want to have that there because I know I'm going to make a mistake of being like, oh, I need to connect this up to something at some point. Also, it kind of limits the space I can go into the place. Because it means I have to leave a gap here so I can actually walk into things. I can't use the entire floor area, which I shouldn't do anyway, but let's have a look see here. So I know we got this saved. We got this saved anyway. So what about changing this up? So we move some things over. So we'll leave the get rid of all this. Go away. Start fresh. Start afresh. So leave that there. But let's bring in a elevator. Put the elevator in that way. Yeah, the elevator in there. We need 5 servos. No, I didn't grab any servos from the ship. Ah, that's okay. Put that in there. The ship car can't go below. Right, the shipyard can't go below. It can go below there, but it can't go below Okay. Okay. Right. Move that. Move that. Doop, doop, doop. Right. Let's go with this. I'll put this in. I don't want to face it that way. Face. Yeah. It doesn't matter. No. Face that way. Do that. The shipyard can go in above it. There. Somehow you can clip the shipyard into an elevator. That's bizarre. Oop, like that. You go there. You would go there. You would go there. Yes, 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 thank you. Thank you. Then you'd have the industrial one on that side, and that's fine. It just separates it by an elevator. So we dock here. There's the elevator. Right. And then we want to put the solar panels up high, but I could put them on top of the elevator. We could go up and have them all up there. But I kind of like them on the center ship. I want an even bigger one. I want a 3x3. Not because I want this floor space, but because I like the stations to be symmetrical. And they're very much not symmetrical. I do a great deal about it. But that's the station we want to build. And when it has its dock on this side as well, let's see what it looks like. Like that. I'm being a little bit of a perfectionist, and I know, but I want to move that over to there. Let's put the dock there for the time being. Because the ship's going to dock here, the main shipyard docks here, it looks like it was more weighted to the left-hand side than the right-hand side. So, so let's so there'd be a dock there, there'd be a dock there. I know we can't build them yet, but that's fine. That looks more even, even though it's not. I know it's not because but because the ship's dock go backwards, like that, it looks more even. Would help if that was a square there. Yeah, it looks better like that. I feel that looks better. And then don't worry, I'll save it once I get the actual exact layout I want. I'm not a big fan of doing this here because it feels kind of wasteful, but I can't do anything about it. We have no other way of doing things, so. And I'm purposely rotating the solar panels so they always face the same way, so there we go. Cool, and that's going to produce 12, 24, 48 megajoules of power. I don't know what a power thing does, so what an actual... Yeah. And the elevator is that side, so we can build on this side if we wanted to. If I wanted to square the thing off, we could absolutely like put a corner piece in. Oops. We could do that. Although that does make the station look a little weird. But until I can get actual, until we can get an elevator that doesn't have one side it's not usable, an elevator where the elevator is in the center, I would very much prefer the elevator to be in the center. I know it would completely block belts, but I would prefer the elevator to be in the center so that all four connections around it could be used. And then we need a 3x3 so yeah, how does it work as far as doors? Well, the elevator on every side, other than this large side here with the windows, it's every other side has a doorway. So the three sides will have a doorway here. So you dock with the ship here, you come along, here's the elevator, so you can use it to go up and down. You can go straight ahead and look over the top. This is purely just because I can. And you can go down with the elevator. If I push the right buttons, and then there's the building. And this would be the dock. It's got quite a large area inside it anyway. I don't know what these large docks actually look like. I mean, there's the this is not the correct model for it. Obviously, this is the boom. I'm kind of impressed it's got all the details inside it. It is the full model. You just zoom out on. So but this will have inside here will be 8 loading ramps. So there'll be 8 conveyor belt inputs to load a ship rapidly, quickly. So that's the side there. So it looks like it's got lots of space in it, but I don't think it does. So yeah, so if that's what you mean by the elevator, it's the elevator just has 3 sides on 2 floors that are accessible, and one side is just a flat piece where the elevator sits. I would prefer the elevator itself to be in the center, and then all 4 sides have access, but they don't do that. So yeah, so we can't. I'm going to get rid of those. I don't think I like those. Yeah. So this is what I want to build, but we can't build this now. So let's save this. No, it's not large multi-port elevator. Okay. And then I want to remove that one and that one because we can't build them yet because we don't have the things for that. We want to put a dock on this side. So down. It can be the closest one, it doesn't matter. And then this side wants to have 2 mining drone bays. We want to save this one as large station. There we go. Okay, so this is the one I want to build, but I can't because I need to get 5 servo motors and I forgot them. Ship, would you please dock with the titanium refinery the shipyard dock? So ba-da-bum. Boop. And give me those 25 servo motors. Thank you. Now, ship, would you please go away? And then stop. Boop. Open large station. Boop. There we go. Apply changes. Boop. There you go. Okay, and then when we come out of here, we end up in here. So yeah, so this is the elevator here. So you've got a door on that side, a door over there, and a door over here. And then you have the elevator shaft here. These were recently added. These I don't like them. Not a fan of them. But it goes up. And then it's the same on the other side. You've got 3 doors. I would much rather have that been square and just in the center. The reason it's offset is because you can technically run conveyor belts through this building to the other side of it. So that's why it doesn't use the center, because otherwise it would block conveyor belts completely. So I can't plug those in, but if you had an elevator between 2 buildings, you can run conveyor belts through. But I'd like to have the option of this elevator and one that has a central. And I feel I would use the central one more often than not. Because you can just come out of the station and just run straight through the elevator to the other side, or run to it and push a button like it should be in the corner. And it goes up and down, so yeah. See, I'm feeling goopy again here. I'm feeling like the character's just not running as fast as they used to. Like it's all... So the frame rate's stable, but it just feels slow motion-y. Don't know. Strange. Okay, so I need to go... For some bizarre reason, you can't change the colour of the station from the main storage. You can't rename it. You can't change the colour. You can't do anything from the actual control panel at the station. You have to go for a dock for that. Which is weird. Just really bizarre. You can't do that. So, boom, you become the white colour, and that's it. That's all the changes we do there. You want to load, and you're going to load titanium plates and titanium plates. And you are going to rename this to titanium plates pickup. Oop. Titanium refinery, titanium plate pickup. No. And these will be the unloaders. But obviously we can't unload them because we have no ship here at the moment. But what we can do is configure these to do titanium and enable. They go mining. It's a beautiful thing. And you can do the same. Configure titanium, go mining. Off you go. Beautiful. Now I want to... I want to get logistics 2 first, because they're twice the belt speed, and then I can put more refineries on that. So yeah. However, I need to look at the power stuff. So right now we can do... I want to leave a gap. I definitely want to leave a gap. Yeah. We can walk around the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 2 belts, because 3 is 1 belt. So there's 6, 7, 8, 9, and of course it leaves a 2 gap on this end here because the station's a weird number. Well, it's not a weird number. The station's a fine number, but it's yeah. I'd have to come to the center, which is... What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is no center. What am I talking about? There is no center. But we're going to go with Mark II belts, so that's these. That's 3 and then 3. And I think, problem is, if I do this on each one, so it splits it, I then can't run down here. I can't run down the conveyor belts. So let's rethink that slightly. you can start in the corner. 1, count by 2. Yeah, do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 1, 2, and then you can't get another one in there because, again, the station is a weird shape. Not a weird shape. The station's an even number, not an odd number. I'll just spread them out a bit more. Something like that. Yeah, there you go. Let's do that. Let's do that. So there's 3 and 3 gaps in between so that I can actually walk around in between them. That'd be nice. And then we're going to have along here we'll have splitters. You don't need a storage, do you? No, you have a storage. You do need a storage at this end, though. That's okay. You can do that. That's fine. Ship. Would you come back to Titanium Refinery shipyard dock? Go. So I can get some plates, please. He is doing a 180. Meow. Do a barrel roll or a flip or whatever a roll. Give me some titanium plates, thank you very much. I probably don't need the whole plates on me at the moment. Let's get rid of those, and I should really reconfigure you so that you actually have a different layout. Let's do that now whilst I remember. So what I want to do is actually remove that and that. I didn't want to remove the gum. Nope. Nope. Cancel. Cancel. Edit. Remove that. Put back in a standard one at the bottom there. And put in the cargo container on top. That. There we go. Fine. Nice. So we can no longer go upstairs. That's fine. The cargo container you can't walk through anyway. It's sort of thing. I could put a cargo container back here as well. We don't need access to the warp core. We can fill it up from the ship's inventory. But sometimes I want to take stuff out of the warp core. So yeah. And then if I sort this here, everything stacks to 75 instead. Beautiful. I could put a second. I might do that. I might do that. Let's put a second storage container in the back of the ship, so we double the size of the ship. You don't actually touch the engines that way, do you? You rotate it like that. But now, if I do that, you don't actually touch the warp core. It's actually not attached to the ship, and neither is that. So it's a little bit weird, but it does still work. We come in the ship, and then boom, there's a doorway. We can't go through. Nope, not allowed to go through there. It's actually closed now. The door's actually closed, whereas before there was a big black void there. But now if we go into storage and do this, we can double our storage. Beautiful. Much nicer. Much nicer. Cool. Top engines, remember they're a little smaller than normal block. It's fine if you rotate them like this, because then they look attached. But then, as I said, these aren't attached to the ship. You can see there's a hole there, and there's a hole there, because for some reason the storage bays aren't actually square. They're an oblong shape. But that makes sense because there's actually no doors on them, which is weird. But I think it looks better having that rather than the gap down the side, because from the front view you see the ship more often, or you do, at least when I'm playing with the camera all the time. So yeah. And I could still put a window up there if I wanted to, but well, I can't put a window up there because of the dock thing. So yeah, so that's okay. I don't know what the weight of the ship is. Hold on, let's have a look. See here. What's the weight now? The weight is 55 tons. It's got 80 kilonewtons of thrust. No idea how fast that goes, but we've got double the storage now, which is fine. Okay, so need a storage there. I want to have the splitter. These are Mark 1s. So I want to get the splitter Mark 2s, which means I need logistics to go and do its thing. But I can't do that. There's also the large container. Which we might have to... If I put in the large loader there, we're going to have 4 belts worth coming in, aren't we? Right now we've got 4. It's going to be 8, so there's going to be 4 here and 4 there. But I don't think we're going to do that. I think this is kind of the layout I'm going to go with. But I am going to move these back so that we can get a large container in here should we need to. So we'll do that instead, and I assume the large container is it looks twice the size as one of those, so it will sit there. Oh, nicely. Okay, so you would also sit there, and then you would sit there, and then go every 2. Is that right? Yeah. Insufficient materials, that's fine. And then you just have a belt that comes out the back, goes along and plugs in the side there, and you would have a belt that goes out the back here, plugs along, goes into the side there. Nice and easy. And you just have a belt that comes out, goes along, and splits each and every one. Does mean that we're now doing manifold rather than equal balancing, but I can't do equal balancing on 2 belts anyway, because I can't do the breakdown, so that's fine. Also means that the center of this station's not going to be doing a great deal, because we're going to have this again on that side, so there'll be a strip down the center, not doing a great deal. Once again, kind of wish you could plug a ship into the center here, and rather than having the holes set at certain locations, if I put a dock halfway through, it would make a hole in the wall. That's not how this works. It's all modular buildings. It's not dynamic buildings. So, yep, that's fine. That is fine. Okay. So, you're the only one who doesn't need one. Whoop. 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 I don't know why I'm doing this. These ones to be Mark 2s. I don't want that. These have to be Mark 2s. And I can't really see any way to spread this out anymore. As we unloaded all those 4 into a container, and then had the container output belts along, and it all goes back into a container, and that container outputted to those that way there. Eight Mark III belts loading and unloading ships is so funny. They take longer to dock and undock than to actually transfer the stuff. Nice. Nice. Right, okay. So this no. Oh, Right, wait. I don't know what I did there. I don't know what I was doing there. Right, that. So you would then go there. Okay. I don't know why I removed them. Yeah. Right, it's those I want to do. So you'll unload. Oop, I'm going to do that, and then yeah. But I need to get Logistics Mark 2 to get this to work. Then we do exactly the same there. But those are going to go down and join that for the moment, because I'm not doing these servo plates at the moment, so it just needs to go to a storage there. So I don't think I'm going to bother with this side at the moment. Actually, we'll just deal with the one side for the moment and have the ships come up to here instead. So yeah, tiny plate pickup. Okay. So in that case, we want to go and shut down the other one. Bum 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 ba-dum, ba-dum bum bum ba-dum. Oop, oop. Why? Ship. Go to titanium plate processing. Shipyard. Go. Pew 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 pew. $14.40 belts per items per minute. Nice. Okay, let's right, first and foremost I want to stop the fuel ship. So titanium fuel ship, just stop. Yep. Oop. Switch that one off. We're going to carry on this doing its thing for the moment anyway. There is no ship currently docked picking up titanium plates. Which means we're not using them anywhere. Well, that's fine. We'll turn off that and we'll get this doing its thing here. I could pick up the plates myself. I'm not going to though, because what I want to do is go and get more micro thingamabobs to how much fuel do you have on board ship? Only 42 left. Cool, we'll take that. Where are you going? Oh. Wait. You need to stop. You need to stop. Okay, boom. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, let me get out of here. Recolor you as well, so you're the new colors, and then let's I also want to rename you as well. Let's rename you. Instead of titanium fuel ship, you are going to be circuit research. Can I put those? I can put those symbols in. Awesome. Okay. Right, now get out of the ship before it does something weird. And then we'll go and find circuit to research here. and you are going to add destination, fuel processing, fuel pickup, add destination, nope, add weight condition, fuel must be greater than 0, add the destination, go to the basic circuit processing for the moment, no, yes, circuit pickup, add a weight condition, wait for items, circuits, I'm going to say greater than 100, I just want to get you moving, add another destination, which is the research center, and you are going to go to circuit drop off, and then you are going to wait for items, circuits to be less than or equal to 0, because otherwise less than 0 never happens. Okay, you should have left already. You have left already. Beautiful. Okay, you've got a load of fuel left inside you, so you're going to be running for a while, but I can nab that fuel and throw it in my ship. There is also no reason why I couldn't add 2. I don't know why I need. Why would you need 2 generators? Do I need 2 generators? How much power does this produce? Small reactor generates 24 megajoules per second. Thruster doesn't apparently use any power. Plasma cannon, 2 megajoules. Recharge time. Yeah, you've got a recharge time anyway, haven't you? 3 megajoules a second. So you're fine. So the power generator doesn't actually affect the engines. That's really weird. That's really weird. Alright, okay, that's fine. I was going to build a second power generator, but I don't think I need one. So, right, okay. And then we'll leave you to do your thing here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because if you don't have any power, your ship travels slower, doesn't it? So, and it says so here as well on the dash. So if we turn off the autopilot, undock, and then floor it, using 6 megajoules a second. So provided I don't exceed the 24 megajoules a second that the generator can run, we're fine. We've got no problems going on here, so yeah. That's when they use. Hang on, no, I got 4 engines. What's 6 divided by 4? They use 1.25 megajoules each? No, that'd be 5. Oh. Use 1.5 megajoules each engine. Okay. And if we boost, obviously, we don't actually use any more power boosting. Nope. It must just drain a bit more fuel or something. Don't know. Strange. Okay. Right. So, yeah. So our old titanium station isn't going to be emptied anytime soon because it's got such a buffer inside it for things, but that's okay. That's okay. I could either pick them up myself and do things, or yeah. But we've got some stuff here. What else do we need? What else do we need? We need servos. All right. Yeah, we want to make servo plates, don't we? That needs servo motors and hull plates, which we are making. Yeah, I have a ship going and doing the moving the basic circuits now. Or at least I think I do. Circuit to research. You are navigating to that station there. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Circuit to research. There you are. So you are on your way. Annoying the station doesn't show up. You're zoomed in. You're now going to dock there, so you're going to pick up the wafers, so that's fine. Where's my ship? There I am. I'm flying off to the south. That guy. Yeah, have it. Okay. I'm still somehow traveling down. I don't know why I'm constantly traveling down. Go up. There's a planet. That's right. Do that. Fly through space. We get logistics 2 done, and then we can continue on. But I'm not sure we're going to do that today. In fact, I know we're not going to do that today because it is 2:30 in the morning. And although I'm no longer ridiculously tired, I definitely could do with going to bed. That would be a good idea, I think. Yeah. I will. So I will. Yep. So I'm going to let the ships do their thing, and we can get logistics 2 done. And then we will come back and carry on with this. Maybe tomorrow, or I might do I'm not sure if I want to do Infinity. I'm not. I'm very, very grateful to Glider Cat for getting me a key for the game. Although then the playtest obviously opened for it, so yeah. But after seeing it's kind of a tower defense style thing, I'm not sure I'd enjoy playing it. So yeah. But we'll see. I'll probably come back with this again tomorrow. Oh, bonk, we ran into a station. We ran into an asteroid. Oh, it was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. And we are, lo and behold, facing down again. Every time I look at my ship, it's facing downwards. How weird. How very weird. I want to face that way. There should be a station over there. Can we see any of our stations in the distance? I don't see any of them in the distance. They're over there somewhere. Is that right? Nope, they're above us. They're over there somewhere. Nope, I can't make out any of my stations. No, hang on. Hang on. I'm upside down. I'm upside down. That should be the right way up. So the stations will be that way. I see a ship in the distance. Yeah, the stations will be up there somewhere. Go. Yeah. Right. So let's leave this one here and let's come back tomorrow with some more. And we will unlock. Legitimacy 2 is now unlocking itself. Look at that, it's going beautiful. And we will unlock we can start making some servo motors somewhere as well, so we can unlock the big platform thing, which would be quite nice to do. So yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful ship. Look at it. Beautiful. Legitimacy 2 unlocked. Hurrah! Cool. So we should do that in the next one. Yeah. Pew, 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 pew. Back here. Yay. Woot. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Change that back to flyby. Let's go and dock with well, Canyon Refinery, I suppose. Oop. Yeah. Let me have a look, see if there's anybody I can go and raid on YouTube, or indeed the Twitch. Anybody playing the same one? Now I can actually search for the same game, because it now has an actual category on Twitch, which is awesome. No, unfortunately there is no one currently playing main sequence, which is a shame. We need more people. We need more people to go and play. So yeah. So I will. I'm going to send you over to Techie on Twitch. She's going to be playing some Sonic Racing. So yep, you're going to enjoy that one. And let's have a look, see who's on here. Boom, boom, boom. It's all right. I was going to go full screen, but no, you've done it now. So awesome. Let's. We'll go in Red Dragon. Yep, he's playing RuneScape Dragon Worlds. So yeah, we're going to do that there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okie dokie. Whoa, I need to change that that thing, don't I? Because our flyby now is inside the engine. Yeah. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Right. So, I'm already invisible. I'm already invisible. Yeah. So, we shall. Whoa, that was loud. Streams are so loud. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yes. So, Ray Techie. Unable to Ray Techie. Oh, why not? Why not? Chia. Why not? Why not? I'm not allowed to raid? Why not? Nope, I can't read into techie. Okay, so we will. I'm afraid that no one on Twitch. So yeah, but I'll leave YouTube over with Dragon. He doesn't stream to Twitch, unfortunately, so we can't do it. So, but anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.